we go. We got the skidder loaded. And we got one, well, part of one sawmill with the part of the track and the carriage for one mill. That was quite the ordeal trying to get that friggin' skidder loaded. Holy jeez. Okay. Guess I'm leading the way. Wow. Well, let's hope we make her home. Well, we got the carriage and part of the track for one mill here. Starving. I'm fucking starving. Wow. I'm gonna load the rest of the sawmill stuff up today and get her hauled to Haley's place. So there's Haley's new hay wagon that's going to turn into a log wagon. And this is the old mill, the old wooden one. I got two mills in this deal. So these are all my roller tables for my steel mill. Some stairs. And this other mill, I don't know, I think Haley's taking it. I'm definitely going to scavenge some parts off it though. It's quite the load. This pile of stuff's going out back in the back 40 where it can't be seen from the road. The real operation's over here. We'll stop over there in a minute and check that out. So, I don't know what that is. About a 42-inch blade, I think? Never measured it. But here's the husk for this. So originally, this gear here, this is the travel gear for your carriage. I'm not going to run this system. I'm going to throw most of this old stuff away. This is your cable drum, and then that sprocket over there engages with this sprocket. And this is your friction drive. So you hammer that lever forward, and it engages this drive. This engages it, so your blade spins, and your carriage advances all in one go. Then when you pull it back, here, see when you pull it back, this lower engages and then your blade disengages and that's your carriage return. But all this system, I'm throwing it all away and there's just going to be there'll be an engine back over here somewhere and there'll be a belt drive to this. So there'll be an engine with a clutch and a governor. And then the carriage, that's an old Babbitt bearing drum. I might keep this drum or throw it away. It's going to be a shaft of 2 pillar blocks and a drum. And then on this end there'll just be a hydraulic motor with a chain and sprockets, and I'll just have a valve to run that back and forth. And that'll be much simpler. So there'll be another belt drive pump coming off of my engine shaft, right? So there's that. But she's all steel. All there, and it looks like she's quite the flywheel on her. I guess this guy was running this with like an old Moline stationary engine, like 50 horse or something. But I'm working on a deal for a power pack right now, and it's I'll find out more tomorrow. But if it all goes through, I'm going to have plenty of horsepower on this thing. So. Oh yeah, so the bottoms, this is the center section of the track. It's upside down now. This is the part that attaches here, that track. And then there's 2 other sections of track here. See, these are the two other track sections here. So I don't know, there's no legs going down. I'm going to have to build a bunch more structure for the track, but here's the carriage. Looks nice, it's all steel, heavy duty. Here's the log clamps. See, there's your log clamps. They work like that, up and down, in and out. These are your adjusters for your logs. And here's the set works. All right, here's your scale. And I think, see, you can power this. Instead of using all this, you can power it off of here. And you can put a motor. So I've seen it with electric motors here, but I might go hydraulic. I'll see. But that doesn't need to happen right away. So then instead of cranking this back and forth, see, instead of cranking this back and forth to slide these in and out, you can just you can power this and then just have a valve or a switch to run your carriage back and forth. So that's probably eventually going to happen. Then I'll have to make an in-feed log table. And eventually it'd be nice to put air dogs on this. Instead of sliding your clamps down manually, they're just on an air cylinder. And then the other end, it'd be nice to have kind of a slab conveyor system. And what all that's going to do is it's going to increase productivity and make it so you can run this mill by yourself. Because right now these mills, when you set them up, they're a three-man operation. You need two guys in the carriage and one guy pulling slabs. So the more you automate it, right, mostly I'm going to be sawing, I'm going to be by myself, or maybe with Haley at the most. And if you wanted to saw to try to make money, productivity is everything. There, you want to be able to make a lot of lumber fast and easy. And the more you can automate it, that's a nice part about these old circle mills is, kind of the sky's the limit. You can set it up to work basically, and then from there, there's, you know, you can add and add and add. And so there we go. So I guess the first thing is to get this thing kind of together and running, and we'll worry about all the additions and modifications at a later date. So look at this thing, boys. It's a Timberjack 230C, I believe. Detroit two-stroke diesel in it. Running wind parked. And then the guy, one time we took it out to use and it seemed like it was running weak. So then he parked it and he went to use it again and it wouldn't start at all. So he started taking it apart a bit and he seen that the intake was packed full of dog food and the squirrels had made a nest in the engine. So I have no reason to doubt that it will run again. I think it's got to start tearing things apart and cleaning things out and getting her going. So it's pretty sweet, pretty exciting. I didn't pay a whole lot of money for it, so it's just a fun project. And look at it. So there we go. Just bought a lifetime of projects in 2 afternoons. Should probably help Haley, eh? And the skidder came with a spare tire on the wrong rim and a nice set of tire chains. They're just cross change, but they got these nice corks on them. So pretty decent set of chains to come with the skidder. So Haley's little tractor doesn't have enough power to pick this arbor shaft up. So we're going to take a chain and try to drag it off. It's like that other, I don't know how we're going to get that unloaded. Haley's got a bigger skid steer we're going to try to get going to get that stuff unloaded someday. I think that's going to be the issue now, is having the power to drag this heavy stuff around and get it set up. Man, she's a beautiful day though. Between rain showers, that is. Look at that. Perfect. Oh boy.
Actually kind of depressing unloading this.
Yeah. There you go. That poor shaft is never going to be the same again. What? Yeah. Yeah, well this is, I don't know if this mill will ever be a mill again, but it sure can be. All the parts are there. This friction drive setup's real nice if anyone's ever interested in setting up the friction drive again. Yeah. I'm definitely going to scavenge a few parts out this, not too many. The other mill's pretty well set up. Well guys, that's that. I see I'm getting a few new subscribers lately, so thank you so much for that. And I think the content should start getting a little bit different here. I'm going to go try to make a deal on an engine. Probably going to go check that out tomorrow. And then got to get my motorcycle ready for my BC trip I want to be doing here in a few weeks. And it's going to be busy, so check you later guys.